Hello everybody, welcome to Monday. It's Monday the 20th of April. And can I first give a big shout out to my friend Claire, who's in the Castle Hill Hospital at the minute for some investigatory work. And we're all hoping that everything pans out the best possible way in that respect, but it can't be a good start to your Monday knowing you got to go into hospital, can it? But I'm not sure. I don't think she's in overnight. I don't know. We'll see anyway. Now then, who else have we got on the register? Well, the first shift we had Plain Jane, and who is actually a pilot, and hence Plain Jane, and then Debbie, who inspired the song by T-Rex called Deborah, which was something like Deborah, Deborah. This is when T-Rex was Tyrannosaurus Rex, and there are only two of them, Mark Bolan and Mickey Finn. Mark Bolan, the singer and guitarist. Mickey Finn was a bongo player, and I saw him once. Got into Theatre Hall, I think they were at. We got in at half time for free. Yeah. Then who have we got on the second shift? We've got Kath of Kathy Come Home, or at least Phone Home Kath. They made a book and a film about you. And then, of course, there's another Kath who inspired a song by a spurned spouse who named themselves Kathy's Clown. And I do believe that this clown worked in a circus as well. So, what we're going to do today. Rocky Raccoon by the Beatles, writers Paul McCartney, John Lennon. Now this has got about 8 verses, so I'm going to have to stop and wind me after verse 5, and then I've got to wind it up, my screen up for the other 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 3 or 4, I can't remember now. Right, anyway, it's the story of Rocky Raccoon. Now, somewhere in the Black Mountain Hills of Dakota, there lived a young boy named Rocky Raccoon. And one day his woman ran off with another guy. Well, it hit young Rocky in the eye, and Rocky didn't like that. He said, "I'm going to get that boy." So one day he walked into town and booked himself a room at the local saloon. Rocky Raccoon checked into his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Now Rocky had come, equipped with a gun, to shoot off the legs of his rival. His rival, it seems, had broken his dreams by stealing the girl of his fancy. Her name was Magill, she called herself Lil, but everyone knew her as Nancy. Now she and her man, who called himself Dan, were in the next room at the hoedown. And Rocky burst in, and grinning a grin, he said, "Danny boy, this is a showdown." Now I've got to do the rest of it. But Daniel was hard. He drew the first and shot, and Ricky collapsed in the corner. Da, 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 da. Now the doctor came in, stinking of gin, and proceeded to lie on the table. He said, Rocky, you met your match. Rocky said, Doc, it's only a scratch. I'll be better soon as I'm able. Rocky Raccoon, he fell back into his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Well, Gideon checked out, he left it in no doubt, to help with good Rocky's revival. There we go, and that was on me little Enya ukulele, tenor size, but it's got built-in electronics, so it gives it that sort of echoey sort of sound, which I would imagine you'd get in a saloon bar in the Wild West. Old wood structure, wood and everything, I suppose, really. Wouldn't have been plastic back in those days. So lots of wood, and it would be echoey, I would think. Anyway, so that's the story of Rocky Raccoon. And I better turn this off so the battery doesn't... Actually, it's not a battery in it, it's... what do you call it? E-numbers thing. Plug it into your... charger thing, C, I think it's a C one. It's either a C one or a normal one, E number wire thing. Yeah, so that's that. I like that song. It's on the White Album by the Beatles. So if you listen to their version, it's loads better than mine, and they don't have to roll the words back either. So yeah, the White Album by the Beatles, Rocky Raccoon. Fantastic song. In fact, I might even listen to that later. All right, just got to turn myself around a bit in my chair because it's a little bit uncomfortable. The other thing, yeah, I was wondering. I woke up when it was still dark, and then I went back to sleep again, and I woke up again, and it was about 6:20 in the morning. Now, I don't know if this new firm of carer helpers was starting this morning. And if they were so, it would be 7 o'clock they'd be turning up. So I need to be as sorted as possible by 7 o'clock. But anyway, 7 o'clock came, went, and new carers didn't arrive. And then the existing kindly carers came, which, if I scroll back, were Plain Jane and Deborah. Yeah, and so I don't think the new people are starting. Well, they're definitely not starting today. I think it might be next Monday they might start, but I'm only going to do them for a week. As soon as my friends feels well enough to be able to sort out, because she gets worried that something's going to happen here with me, and she'll have to be the one to sort it out, which obviously she can't do at the minute because she's got loads more things going on in her life that are more important. So I was going to finish it today, but I said I'll give it 2 more weeks, even though it's going to cost me. Lots of money, you can't take it with you, can you? Yeah, and you can't pay it if you haven't got it either. So, but yeah, that's why I'll be finishing as soon as possible, and then I won't have to be paying out loads of money when I can do things myself. So what happens tomorrow? Yes, I see their manager, the private people's manager, tomorrow afternoon. On Wednesday, I see Steph, my OT. She wants to see me getting on the toilet and off the toilet and getting into bed and off into my chair and all that. Then Thursday, Friday, I don't think, apart from normal carers, I'll have any visitors. Well, normal carers until Monday, I think. But the normal carers seem to feel that it could be that the new carers don't let the existing carers know that they're taking over. So they'll all be turning up, which would be, well, at least the new carers won't have anything to do, will they? Because the old carers won't have anything to do because the new carers will have been and done it, whatever they need to do. Anyway, what are we on now? 11 minutes, nearly 12 minutes long. I think that's long enough for today, isn't it? Thanks for... did anybody leave me any comments? No, nobody left me any comments today. Yes, if you'd like to leave me comments on the YouTube channel, the words of music are below the video in both the YouTube and the TikTok channels. YouTube channel is Wheelchair Ukulele with Lollipop Man, and the TikTok channel is User Lollipop Man, all one word. As I say, words of music are below the videos. And please leave me a comment, talk to me, and then I'll stick you on the register tomorrow. All right, thanks for watching. Love you and leave you. Take care.